Hello my dear health seeker, Inga from Health Origins here. So today it's an exciting recipe. It's rainbow salad, and this salad gets better with time, so it's perfect for your weekly meal prep. So let's begin. Here we have our ingredients. So we're going to need a quarter of red cabbage. You could use green cabbage as well, but red cabbage gives a nicer color and also it's more nutritious. So cabbage, then I've got 1 carrot. I've peeled this one because it's not organic, because I ran out of organic, but if you're using organic carrots you don't even need to peel it. You could just scrub it well and use it unpeeled. Then I've got a courgette, so this is about half of a courgette. That's all I had left because I'll need others for another recipe, but you could put up to 1 courgette, and I've just julienned it. So I've got a mandolin with like this julienne attachment, so if you don't have it you could just finely kind of slice it like that. So basically we're trying to make this salad long strands. And then I've got black olives. However, in the original recipe I would suggest you use green olives, but because I don't have any on hand I'm going to use black olives, and the green olives gives the tanginess, which I'm going to add in with the remainder of this daikon, radish and carrot. So I've got this pickle on my recipes and I'll link to you. So if you have green olives, you just, instead of those two, you would use some green olives, so maybe like half a cup chopped up green olives. Then I've got onion relish, I've got red wine vinegar, and then I've got some pure maple syrup here, so that will be our dressing. So what you need to do, because I've got this chopped up, so you're going to need to slice the cabbage quite thinly. So I've got my mandolin, and I like doing it with the mandolin because when you mandolin, it's quite thin. You get the cabbage, and that's the key. You don't want to really have like big chunks of cabbage. You want it quite thinly sliced. So I'm gonna continue on and do whole of this cabbage, and then we're gonna get on to the carrots. So I've mandolined all of the quarter of a cabbage, and I'm left with a core, but don't chuck your cores out because this is such a yummy thing. So if you just cut around it to make sure you just cut out all the hard outer bits, and you leave the nice inner core in, that is so sweet, crunchy and delicious that my grandmother used to give this as a treat to us as kids. You know, she would say, "Oh, I've got a treat for you," and she would bring this core for us to eat, and we used to love it. So just cut all the outside out, and then you could just eat that as a little yummy healthy snack. And now onto the carrot. I like you could julienne the carrot as well, but I like doing ribbons with a potato peeler or vegetable peeler. So you just do these long nice ribbons, or if you think it's too long you could just do half ribbons. So probably just do half ribbons because it might be a little bit too long and tangly otherwise. So just half ribbons and just do the whole carrot like that. So most of the carrot is done, and if you're left with a little core, it's normally a little bit thinner and longer, then you can either julienne that in or just eat it. And if there are any end pieces left like this, I just chuck it in a Ziploc bag in my freezer to make stock out of it together with any other vegetable scraps I put there. So now we can combine it all. So I've got my cabbage. I'm gonna add my courgette here. I'm gonna add the olives. And I'm also gonna add some just remainder of this radish and carrot as well, just to give that the sourness, the zinginess that normally green olives would provide. So I'm just gonna fish it all out. And like I say, I'm gonna link to the recipe for you guys in the description below and in the card above. So now, since all the ingredients for the salad are made, we're gonna do the dressing. So I'm gonna need about 2 tablespoons of onion relish, about 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, or you could use, if you don't have red wine vinegar, you could just use olive brine like I use in a lot of dishes. So 1 and 2, and then we're gonna need a tablespoon of maple syrup, like that. And we're gonna just whisk it all with a whisk. So now I've added the sauce with the veggies and I'm gonna mix it all up. And another addition you could have to the salad, if you want it a little bit sweeter, you could add some raisins. That works really well too. But that's it, and then it needs to marinate for, I would say, about, at least half an hour or so, or an hour, for the flavors to kind of marinate and combine properly. And then you just keep this in the fridge covered, and or in a container, and you could use this within 5 days or so. The salad will be great. And if you're sick of the salad, you'd never finished it yet, you could also stir fry it with pasta to change it up a little bit. And the final optional ingredient is a little bit of salt. You get quite a bit of flavor from the relish, but if you fancy a little bit more saltiness, you can add a couple of pinches of salt as well. So now the only thing left to do is to taste test. The best taste testing would be at least in half an hour or an hour, so to let it marinate, but I'm just gonna give it a go anyway. It's so fresh, tangy, and also sweet from the maple syrup. It's delicious, and the best part is, like I said, that this salad can be prepared ahead of time, and and it lasts a few days, and also you can use it as a stir fry too. So it's really great addition to your meal prep routine, in my opinion. So let me know if you have any other favorite salad recipes that are a staple every week for you that you include into your meal prep. If you're new here, welcome, and subscribe for more videos like this. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and remember, food is fuel, so be mindful of what you put in your body. Until next time.